Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to ODPixel Cast Heralds. We heard your feedback, you enjoyed it the first time, so I'm already coming back with a second episode. And welcome. Welcome and sit down, get yourself cozy and get yourself prepared for some more action here between the Heralds. Let's have a look what we've got draft-wise. In fact, well, we might see a first blood here. No, okay, no. Oh, did he just... Alright, yeah. Drop the tree. Boosted regen. He knows he's going to need it for the lane. I think that's what was going on there. Or maybe he cut it. I don't know. The trees were planted very early on. Good to see that. This is going to show, you know, that players, they're thinking about everything. Bottom lane, that's the first blood. We never miss him here. We never miss him here. And if you say we did, I don't believe you. And if you got video evidence, I don't believe you. We never miss first bloods here on the channel. But there we go. Die getting first blood. He wants another. He's nearly got another mana for another Chaos Bolt. Oh, nice try from the Lina. A little off the mark. But maybe they can still do this. Another stun. Lina's going to have her Light Strike array in a second. A little too far away. Salve will get cancelled though. And, okay, not diving the tower. They'll hold back from that. We've got a, what's going on down here? We've got a tri-lane going on. What's happening? What's happening? So, Dire side, Ursa's on his own up top. He's going to be pretty sad. He's down to his last tango. Bottom lane, we've got 3 members of Dire. He's going in, but they've got the shackle. It was a good attempt. He did not have mana for the stun, but he just wanted to get in. He wanted to just smash him with his face and get the kill. Wasn't going to happen. Level 1 shackles here. Big brain stuff here from the Shaman in the safe lane. So laning-wise, we've got the Shaman supporting the Monkey King against the Lina, who's now been left on their own. The CK died, and the Ogre said, right, I'm out of here. So Lina's got to run. She will be okay. CK is going to come back to the lane. Ogre, he's up here. He's up top. He's ready to help his man Ursa on the safe lane. And laning against a Darkseer Bristle lane. Not the most fun for these 2 melee heroes on the Dire. So they are going to have to be careful. Oh, Darkseer. Oh, he got it. He got it. That's a worth. Same time somewhere else down bottom, Lina will die. But there we have the trade on the top lane being made. Ursa able to take down the Darkseer before he ends up going down himself. So, getting the XP. What? Bottom lane? Another kill. Another kill. He wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. CK walks in and takes him down. Alright, how's he doing on the regen? He's only got 1 tango, so, yeah, it's not going to be great. The most peace that we've had so far, it has been in the middle lane. Zeus at the moment, 13 and 6. Another one. He's got, oh, I'm missing them. I've got to watch this CK, this Chaos Knight. He is just straight in on them every single time. He's going to have to take the walk back to base, but my goodness, as he put the work in down bottom, picking up another kill on this bottom lane. So yeah, as I was saying before I was really interrupted by CK getting another kill. Mid lane we have Zeus, 13 and 6 at the moment against the 6 and 0. It is in fact this mid IO. But sorry, I've got to watch these side lanes. I've got to watch these side lanes. People are dying. I'm not prepared. They're not prepared. Ursa went in, gets the kill, minimal HP. It's a 6 and 3 now, right? I promise you, we're not going to miss any more kills. I never miss kills. If you saw any that were missed, then you didn't. No, nothing. It didn't happen. Didn't happen. Nothing to be missed here. We catch every bit of the action here on the ODPixel channel. So, Bristol, he fucking loves the mana. He absolutely loves it. He doesn't just want a bit of mana regen. He wants all the little bits that he can get in nice and early. And there's many things you can build this up into. So some big brain stuff here. He figures, you know, he wants the mana. He wants to spam the spells. Mango's also on the Darkseer, so he's ready to play, but has to be a little careful. They've fed their lives away a few too many times up top. Bottom. Oh. See how hard the CK goes in this time. And he's going to hold back. Shackles down here. Potential turnaround from the Shaman. Into the Hex. Not quite enough damage, though. Great Light Strike array from the Lina onto the 2 of them. Lina trying to stand her ground against the Monkey King, but it's not going to work. The Jingu Mastery will keep the Monkey King alive. CK's trying to come back in, but again, the lifesteal keeps the Monkey King alive. Radiant will take the 2 kills down bottom. There's a double kill for Aphex on the Shaman. Top lane. Bristle. What? Nice surge. Darks, stun the creep, because why not? Screw you, melee creep, says the Ogre, as he throws a Fire Blast down to the range creep. Oh, okay, they went back in. They went back in. Hey, to be fair, I did catch that. That was on your screen. You might have to go back and watch it in, 0.25x on YouTube, but that's why we have the technology to do so. There was a kill there. It did happen. We did see it. 5 and 7. See what's coming up next. Going to be the Eternal Shroud Rush. Sounds good to me. How we're looking on our mid laner builds. Arcane Boots, Ether Lens, standard stuff. We're going to see the Io. Seems to sort of know what he's doing here. He's going for the helm into the Ags. So, you know, he knows how to play the core Io. Now, the question is if it's going to be any good. Monkey King with the trap here. Well, even I don't know where he is. There he is. I didn't know he was there. He was that hidden. He was that prepared here to strike from the shadows. He's not got the damage, though. Not got the damage. Good intentions here with the hiding. Or maybe Shaman can have the control. Hex. Into the... the big brain as well. Turning his attention over towards the Lina instead with the shackle focus. Nicely done. Not quite enough hold to kill off the Lina. Let's see Pram will spring up in a second. Hex. Into the boundless. He could use the jump to close the gap, and he will. He will. He knows what's up here, Monkey King. As Tony jumps in, takes down the CK. Lina. Back underneath the tower here. A little low on the HP regen. Last Tango has been popped. I've got the Orb of Corrosion on the Monkey King as well now, so it's a lot easier for them to chase down. In top lane, what have we got here? Ursa. Can he stay on target? He's got an Ignite coming in from the side. And that'll do it. That'll do it here. Ursa now 5 kills picked up on this safe lane Ursa. Quite the turnaround from the state of affairs compared to when he started the lane and he was on his own. See bottom. Looking for the setup here. They're in with the Hex. See if they can do this. Oh, the stun, it missed. Oh, a little short on the Light Striker Ray, but it actually doesn't matter. Lina able to step away as it is. Will still make it out of there. Even with the missed abilities, it doesn't matter. If you don't need to hit them, why hit them at all? There's Lina's methodology, and it gets her out of there. Top lane, time to run. Darkseer is out of there. Both spells already on cooldown here for the Ogre in the lane. How's Ursa's farm here? Trying to get the lifesteal up first. And I know it's early, but with the amount of chaos we've had, we will switch over to the net worth so we can really sort of see. Because in this sort of game, it's the kills, really. 6 and 8 already, just 7 minutes into the action. Bottom lane. See what the CK and the Lina can catch. Oh, looking for the stun. Shaman into the shadow. He's trying to find a target. He doesn't want to go for the Monkey King. Some very good patience here as CK holds on to focus only for the Shaman alone. But now they are going to turn around. Shackles comes out, instantly put to assault by the Light Strike Array as Lina will manage to take down the Shaman. Monkey King trying to chase, but too short on the mana to continue to go for this. Over on the mid lane, we did miss this. Apologies. Io came in with the dive, was able to take down the Zeus. Did have a DD rune here. Give him that extra bit of punch, and that allows him to get the kill in that matchup. Was needed as well. We saw earlier Io was struggling in CS against the Zeus, so these sort of kills are really going to help the Io catch back up. Oh, top lane. Darkseer. I've got to keep my eyes on this top lane more. This is where most of the kills are happening. It really is. 6 kills already on the Ursa. See down bottom. CK, he wants to get back in. This little low on mana, though. He needs to get himself out some regen. What's he got in the courier? He's got the Helm of the Iron, well done, so at least he'll be tanky, but no abilities, no mana at the moment to make plays down bottom, so probably got to keep ourselves looking at this top lane, and indeed running down the Bristle. They themselves also short on mana. I like it as well from the Ogre. Couple of Sage's Mask, has that bit of extra mana regen in lane. Wants to play and spam his abilities. Bringing Clarities out too, so making sure that he's still got stuff in the tank to use against these two. And so far it's been working wonders. Bristle in trouble again potentially. Ursa, he's in on the target. Bristle's trying to run. Oh! Just able to slow him down enough with the nasal goo. So this round, Bristle will live to tell the tale. It's going to sit very low on the HP, but has got the Ring of Health done. So we'll start to regen up underneath the safety of his tower. Bottom. See Radiant getting aggressive on the CK. Shaman turns with the grab. The Thunder God's Wrath comes down. That'll be the Lina gone. A little global help there from the Zeus allows Radiant to take down the Lina. And with the catch of the Shackles, take down the CK as well. Double kill for the safe lane Monkey King. As top lane might not be going too great for the Radiant, but bottom lane is definitely counteracting that. They're having much better stuff happening on that side of the map. And as for our mid laners, Io's starting to take the lead in XP. Sorry, top. I keep missing him. I've got to keep eyes on this Bristle. I've got to keep better eyes on this Bristle. He's feeding a little bit. 130. Darkseer 041. 7 deaths here between the two of them on this top lane. CK working on the armlet, of course. No surprise there. We'll see what build the Monkey King's going to go for this game. A lot of options on a Monkey King. He's got his wand out, but we'll see if he's going to go for the Echo, Diffusal, maybe Maelstrom, maybe even Battle Fury. And Bristle is still kind of crawling around. No boots on him. We'll do a quick boots check. Is it just Bristle that's not passing the test? No, Darkseer as well. But Darkseer, you know, he figures he has a surge. You know, who needs to buy movement speed when you can give it with an ability? Top lane, we're actually going to have the first sort of gank from the Zeus of the game. He's going to come top, but already the Bristle's out. And now with the Ignite and the Fire Blast, they've got to start backing off here, Radiant. Ursa, does he want to dive for this? He doesn't. Some resilience here as he resists the temptation to dive. Gets out. Ogre, he's back with the Fire Blast. Ogre's going to be able to clean up the Darkseer. That was a very nice call there from the Ursa. I mean, dude, I'm Divine, and I wouldn't have backed off. I mean, this man, hats off to him there for that sort of play. Zeus going to be able to find the Ogre. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Won't be able to get him. Meanwhile, looks like we had some trading going on in the mid lane. Io ends up going down, but gets the Shaman. His Shaman was able to get the wards off in time before he falls. Bottom lane. Does Monkey King want to do this on his own? Oh no, the Light Strike! They saw him jumping between the trees, and straight away, Lina, without hesitation, drops the Light Strike array. But even with the Laguna, maybe it's not enough. There's no skill in the W here for the CK, so he can't close the gap any further onto the Monkey King. Monkey King making it away, despite good awareness from the Dire. Bristle. He has turned up to the lane now, realizing that his Monkey King was maybe in trouble. And working as the tank here, maybe seeing if there's the setup for the Monkey King to turn, and they're going to try. Wukong's command down, the Light Strike array holds back the Monkey King, but with the Wukongs and the physical of the Bristle, they take out the CK. Good teamwork here from the Bristle and Monkey King. And now Bristle, he's going to try diving the tower. Does he want to keep going? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Keep going, baby. The tier 1 hits hard, but the tier 2, of course, hits quite a bit harder, and he knows. He knows. Not to push any further. He won't dive the tier 2 for now. As Lina coming back over. 10 seconds until the Laguna. Lina might find an opportunity here. He's got to keep his spells spammed to keep that movement speed buff, and does let the buff drop momentarily. He's got Laguna. Oh! He needs a Dragon Slave. Oh! He needs another one. He's not going to get it. He's not. Or maybe the CK. Oh, he's turning back in, Bristle. He's made an error. He's made an error. He's made a mistake, and it'll cost him his life. As Bristle goes down, Monkey King wants to Lina, but Lina's still a little bit too speedy. And with the Boundless Strike, Light Strike array comes out, but there's the Thunder God's Wrath. They get the kill on the Lina. CK popping the Phantasm. Still no points in the Rift, so Monkey King will freely be able to step back from this. In fact, sort of momentarily stutter stepping there as if to taunt the CK. And this Phantasm will not grant him a kill.
Top tower is under attack.
As he's out of there. Top lane, Housling's going for the Bristle. Still yet to pick up the boots. Opting not to get that this game. We're going to see straight fighting build from the Ursa. Big fan of this. Phase, lifesteal, bash. That's all he needs. All he needs. He's going to be able to stay on these tanky targets, and they're going to struggle to step back. How's the Ursa? How's the Zeus's progression? Ether Lens, relatively close here. And we saw already Zeus some pretty good positioning in those moves that he made earlier to the side lanes. Darkseer, it's getting the auras online. So nothing too surprising here with the item builds that we are seeing in play. Looks like it is indeed just going to be the Echo Saber for the Monkey King. Io has progression here for the core Io. Helm halfway through the Ags. So good timing to be hit. Full tank's going to be the build here from the CK. Armlet straight into the heart of Terras. Let's see what we have, Bristle. In the focus. A lot of damage as the swipes stack up, but the turnaround could be here with the Wall from Darkseer, and it is. They'll be able to get back in, bring down the Ogre. Same time, Dire looking to make a split move down bottom, hunting the Monkey King. Into the trees. and quickly away from the lane as well. Looks like top lane, Bristle, he went back in, or at least tried to chase down the Ursa. Ends up getting turned upon him. Ursa, could he quite get this Darkseer? He can't. Zeus is here with a backup, and a few zaps of the lightning will take him down. Same time in the mid, Io able to dive in underneath the tower and take out the Shadow Shaman. Some Monkey King. This is a bit ballsy. This is an armlet CK. He's not even going to put it on. He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to. I was a little too aggressive there for the Monkey King. Feeling confident and not necessarily prepared for the fact that Lina was waiting there as well in the trees. Catches him off guard, costs him his life. Back to the jungle here for Darkseer now. Basher and Lifesteal. Ursa realizing that this is a pretty good time to go for the pit. Go for the Roche. And dare I say, I think at the moment, Radiant's not going to be fully aware of this happening. So this should be a free one for the Ursa. As bottom, what do we have? What do we have here? Bristle has got the hood done. So get the spell lifesteal as well. He's very beefy. They're in onto the Bristle though. The stun is out. Bristle, he's still alive. CK really wants to... He's not going to get it. The power of Bristle and Zeus there, being able to just turn around. As they'll both live, they get out. Saving grace there for Dire being that the space and the distraction was in place so that the Ursa can finish the Roshan. Ursa. He's going to go for that. He's absolutely going to go for that. Straight away, straight in on the Shaman. Shaman's able to turn, get the Serpent Wards out. They've also got the Wukong's command. As the Io is trapped here between both ultimates, and they've got him. The Io caught and taken down. Ogre's trying to head in, but he's headed straight into both of the ultimates here. The damage is out. Ogre, he's going to go down as well. The Laguna Blade comes out onto the Monkey King, but he's holding his ground, looking to build up the Jinku Mastery stacks. Won't quite be able to do so as Lina steps to the side. Ursa turns his attentions over towards the Darkseer. The Monkey King still alive and makes it out. Up to the trees he goes. Maybe even thinking about getting back in as backup's on its way. Zeus swinging around from the mid. Shaman also in the area. Zeus. There it is. A quick 1-2. And the Lina evaporates. Won't have quite the chase to keep up with the phase boot. Ursa, and of course Ursa still with the Aegis. Not a hero they want to spend too much time running down. And talking about running, something that the Bristle's not really been doing this game. Still, unfortunately, without the boots. So definitely the slowest hero on the map right now. And even the Darkseer with his surges, he's also realized that the boots are probably a worthy purchase. Ursa getting spotted out by this. Monkey King jumping over to the side, and he's away. Quick vacuum to hold them back. In fact, Shaman's going to go in the Shackles, but there's the jump for the Ursa. First hit bash. Shackles come to an end as the Ursa falls. Monkey King jumping in onto the Io, trying to deal with the backlines of the duo. Let's see if he can finish this off. The Boundless Strike comes out, but the Io is pretty tanky, and they do not have enough damage to take him down, as the Ursa will be able to clean them up one by one. Ultra kill for the Ursa. As this fight, it's a solid one here, and some some tips of respect coming out from his teammates here. As the Ursa certainly having quite the game so far. 15-2-1. They gotta stop this man. It's not gonna be easy. How's the progress for the Monkey King? Echo into, well, he's got many options here. We'll see if he does feel pressure to get the BKB done. And he may do so. A lot of stuns on Dire's lineup. Set up here for the Shaman. That's that. Gonna jump forward, try and get on this. The Hex comes out. Light Strike Array not going to catch anyone here from the Lina, but it doesn't matter. They still get the kill onto the Shaman. Ursa standing his ground. Pops the ultimate to look to face straight into the back of the Bristle. Brings down the Bristle, but the wall's been dropped. Serpent Ward's out as well, and Wukong's command on top of it all. All the ults here from the Radiant being used to great effect. As Io is gone, they burst the Ursa the once. Lina steps back into the range of the Wukong's command. It's 2 dead on the Dire. They need more from this, though. CK and Ursa, they are the big terrors here at the moment on the Dire side. Have they got anything to deal with them? The bashes are coming out. They're running down. The Monkey King has got a stun in a second. Is he able to turn? No, the stun from the CK catches him under the tower. CK looking to now dive into the Zeus as well. Can't quite get the pullback, though, and CK's going to die under the tier 2. Ursa will manage to get him with a blink, clean up the Zeus. But not before the Zeus is able to take down that CK with him. It's a real brawler of a match, this one. 20 minutes in, 22-30 right now. No clear indication of which way it will go. Sure, the Ursa, definitely the most farmed in the game right now. A good few thousand against any of the other cores. But even in there, around his strengths, we're seeing Radiant being able to rally together a pretty excellent team fight around the wall, the wards, and the Wukongs. Darkseid also with the mech, offering quite a bit for the team. The IO is quite a beast to take down, though. Very tanky at this stage of the game. They have to drop everything for it, and they have been doing that. Here we go. Shackles with the setup. Let's make sure they don't stack their stuns. They hold them between the two of them, and they do. Well played there from the Radiant. A clean execution, and now maybe more. Ursa is going to jump in. The Shackles turn around. The wall's been dropped. Phantasm comes into play, but so does the Wukong. Monkey King ready to hold his ground here. CK's trying to battle through the ult. CK's going to die for this. Ursa moves in to take down the Darks here, but can he actually get himself back to safety? Zeus, Monkey King, and Shaman chasing him down. The stun's back up. It's a triple kill for the Monkey King, as he's ready to show that whilst the Ursa might be a little bit further ahead of him in farm, he still has the power to carry his team on his shoulders. That's Monkey King eyeing up the tier 1 tower now. With 3 dead on Dire, a good bit of space for Radiant to start taking some further objectives of themselves. How's the farm for the rest of them? Ogre. He's got the money for the Ether Lens if he does break apart his boots, but he is yet to do so. Monkey King, still no indication of where he wants to go next after the hammer. As I said, that one of the wonderful things about this hero is there really are a lot of ways you can go with that, and he's going to go the safer route. I commend that. BKB is coming out for him. He's playing it smart, he's playing it safe. I mean, in a game where the enemy team has had 32 kills at 22 minutes, you know you've got to keep yourself alive. There's been a lot of dying in this match, and that sort of protection against the Mage community is going to make all the difference. IO also on the Dire side, looking towards that BKB. CK still set on getting the heart, just wants to completely tank up in the stat fashion. Zeus, what's he going to be able to get to protect himself? We'll see after his next time. Does want to have the Axe done. And it's going to be very effective, especially against heroes like the Ursa, who want to get in and stay on a target. If you're able to stay underneath that Zeus ult, the Nimbus, that will give you some pretty good safety to sort of make the Ursa think twice about how long he's going to feel safe fighting underneath it. There's some safe moves here from both sides now. Radiant sticking together as they sweep through their jungle. The same to be said for Dire. Neither team leaving themselves in a position to be caught out. I don't think either team's going to be too interested in forcing some action until these next big items are done. Whether that be for the Zeus, the Aghanims, or on the Dire, the BKB for the Ire. It's just about 1,600 gold away from it. Of course, Roshamp is also going to be on the table here for both teams next. This time around, I think Radiant, they'll be a little more observant, and they'll make sure not to give the space for the Ursa to be able to sneak it now. With as much action as that's happening right now, I think we could see something big kick off around the pit. Also, update on the boots front for the Bristle. Still yet without the boots. He's not the fastest, but I guess also his sort of logic is, hey, I get a bit of movement speed with the ultimate. So I can get behind that. Blink Dagger next on the table for the Shaman. As mid. A little bit of a poke onto the Bristle. They don't really want to do much more than that. Monkey King has to be a little cautious, but BKB will save him most times here. And the Ursa himself also going for the BKB. He does go for the old school. The old school build of finishing that mask into the full Vlads for the team. As a team player. And I can respect that. I can respect that in a game like this. There's a lot of right clicking going on. So he's going to have a fair few that will benefit from that extra bit of lifesteal aura. A Roshamp. Still a few minutes there now revealed on the respawn. As both teams start to stick around this area. And Dire checking it out. That's when the next action's going to kick off next. Ags should be done for the next fight. Zeus. But then again, the BKBs will be out. They will be out on some of these Dire cores. I mean, an IO with the BKB. Once they do have physical, the sort of lockdown for the IO is going to be lacking. So very likely the IO is going to be able to move themselves out of harm's way. Full grease for the next fight. Dark's here. See mid Shaman starting to get rather close, rather deep here in enemy territory. I want to see some action. We're not getting it. We're not getting it right now. These teams are playing for the amount of kills that we had early on. Both sides really taking a step back from making the moves. I wonder who's going to be the first to sort of break this silence, break this peace that we're getting now in this early game. Quick solo smoke here from the Shaman. Scan from the Dire here. So they are aware that Radiant's still looking around the pit, and Roche is up. Let's see if the Ursa wants to go straight in and start. Ah, he's going to go for the kill. Zeus reveals himself near the pit, and instantly Ursa is on top of him. Now, there's no Zeus. Zeus does have buyback. The buyback for this would mean delaying the Aghanims. Monkey King, he's going to get started. He's in straight away. The three-man vacuum comes out the wall as well. They've killed the Lina. BKB popped by the Monkey King as he stands toe-to-toe with the Ursa. The Hex into the Boundless. They brought down the Ursa in the pit as well. Bristle being focused by the CK and his Phantasms, but it's not enough damage. And with the hold from the Shaman, they're able to contain the CK. Bristle's even ready to start to look to turn back in and get aggressive onto the Chaos Knight. Over to the north, you have the chase from the Monkey King, focusing the IO. He's able to do it, take him out, 4 dead on the Dire. As Ogre, the last man left standing here on the Dire side. I don't know what he's going to be able to do here. He's just going to try and play around. Oh, I mean, maybe the Dark's here. Uh-oh. Oh. Alrighty. He's going to be fine. And now the Shaman. Can Shaman solo this? He's going to have the zap. Needs a little bit of extra. Oh, no, Darkseer, step back in. Oh, okay. I mean, he offered up a vacuum, gets them the kill. Will give away his own life for it. Meanwhile, in the Roshamp pit, the whole team's nearly getting... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Bash. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that was close. That was very close. What do we got? Shard going over to the Bristle. Cheese and Aegis at the moment on the Monkey King. Oh, that was close. That nearly went horribly wrong there for the Radiant, but it didn't. Shaman and Darkseer did end up dying up here, but yeah, they needed to throw their bodies at them. You know, if anybody got even within an inch of that Roshan pit, that would have been an easy double kill and a Roshan steal for the Dire. Full Ags, nearly done for the Bristle now. He's going to be living the life. So Shards indeed went over to him. He's going to have the Shard and the Aghanims done very, very soon. All mid. Zeus, he needs some help. Nimbus and the ult coming out. Zeus, he will die, but Ursa has gone incredibly deep for this. The vacuum's there onto the two of them. Wall dropped on the Lina. Ursa, by the looks of it, he's actually going to make it away. He's actually going to make it away. He's out with the blink. He gets away with that incredibly aggressive dive. Radiant not quite able to contain him. That's 31 to 36. Aegis and Cheese on Monkey King. He's been having a strong game so far. Some good calls of when to get the fight started. And with these extra lives, effectively, might be a little too much for the Ursa to try and fight through. Ursa still 22, 4, and 3. Having quite the game when it comes to kills. And already, the setup is being looked for by the Radiant. Bristle. Going to be the focus first. Let's see if they can get down on this as a Monkey King. Ready to jump in. Pops the BKB. Ursa, he's landed himself as target though. Straight on the Monkey King. Monkey King will be able to get the Wukongs out. Also pops the Cheese. Able to keep himself alive quite nicely. Gets the Boundless Strike off. So when the grease come off, it's not enough to keep the Monkey King alive. He will go down, but he's going to be back for round 2 with the Aegis. Ursa will fall. Buyback immediately there from the Ursa as the rest of his team starts to shatter as well. Io's down. Lena getting dove underneath the tier 2. The Nimbus being thrown in to finish her off. As it's 2 buybacks here from the Dire now. Hex from the Shaman. Hasn't got any further control yet. The Shackle's still on cooldown for a couple of seconds. Ursa trying to get back in on this. But the Monkey King looking in from the side with the Boundless drop down. And they'll put the ult. Another Hex. They continue to lock down the Ursa. Is it going to be enough? It's not. Ursa will prevail this time with the backup of the Io. Heads in onto the Monkey King. A quick blast from the Ogre ends the life of the Shaman. Bristle, he's getting back in though. And Ursa, he bought back for this. The Ursa ends up dying back. Zeus looking to blow up the Io underneath the tower. But the Fire Blast comes out from the Ogre. Io will live. Zeus to fall as Bristle, the last man left standing here for the Radiant. But with all things said and done, not too bad there for the Bristle. Able to get involved, and the Ursa, and he's the one that diebacks in that situation. Bristle maybe even thinking about getting back in, but the Shaman advises him to step back. That's 4 out and down on Radiant. No Ursa for Dire, but they do have they've got the ult up on the CK if they want to pop it to push objectives. A good bit of timing here to try and get some towers themselves. Darkseid's in with a hole, and looks like the rest of the team not quite in shape to get immediately on with the sieging. And if anything, maybe the CK has to be careful. Vacuum. And the wall dropped. So the wall was just off the mark, not quite able to get an illusion of the CK. In fact, the CK's got the illusions of themselves. Phantasm comes out. Darkseid will fall. Yeah, he will pay the price there for missing the wall. Bristle also having to step back. Shaman's going to get in from the side with the lockdown onto the Lena. And now, in fact, that setup's allowed them to turn it around. Hex as well onto the CK. Shaman sets up for the Bristle to turn and beat down the 2 opponents. That's Radiant now. Starting to get themselves the lead here on the net worth. That costly dieback from the Ursa, slowing down his momentum massively. As meanwhile, Bristle, Monkey King, both sitting in a rather wealthy place right now. Tier 1 tower even still standing for the Radiant up top. And Bristle still lacking the boots. But to be fair, has he needed them? I don't think so. I think this man had he very cleverly identified that there would be no need for the boots this game. And he's not having a bad game. He's not having a bad game. What's the Monkey King going for now? He's going for the MKB? Going for the MKB? Yeah, he's going for the MKB. MKB for him next, mid lane. If they want to try and set up on the Ursa, they could go for it. Oh! Maybe a bit of a misblink there from the Shaman, or maybe didn't want to go in as it was. Ursa's being a little more careful now about how he commits for a target. Monkey King watching from the trees. CK going back for the Echo after the heart. I can respect that. Echo, a fabulous item. Doesn't matter when you buy it and you build up, and especially if you're a CK and you know, with his armlet heart, your inventory's looking a bit empty. You know, it's nice to sort of fill it up with the items as soon as you can. Even if you do go for that big first sort of post armlet item rush at the heart of Tarask, he got away with it. He's gotten away with it. And checking out around the pit, they're already over it. It's not going to be quite Roshan time though. Still quite a bit of time until Roshan can even possibly be up. So no need to spend the moments they are around this pit. Oh, good with the bots. I like it. Bot sags ether lens. This is a solid build. This has been able to, you know, just making sure that he's always got the availability to join the team, split push the lanes out with Ignite. Darkseer tanking up, boosting his combo here with the Sanjin Kaya. He's going to take this Arcane for the next fight. Okay, it's just going to be the Io. Could have maybe looked to get more potential out of that, passing the bottle over, but he'll hold it for himself. Bristle. He has no fears. No boots, no fears on this man. Ursa. He's going to strike. Comes in with the aggression, but already Ursa down to half HP. Beautiful vac wall here onto the three of them. Boundless strike down onto the Ursa. They are out of the ultimate. This time around, Dire, they've managed to get themselves away from the combo. Meanwhile, the wraparound there on the back lines for the CK takes out the Zeus. Lina trying to hide here with the Shadow Amulet. Do they have protection? They don't at the moment. Ursa is going to try and turn on the Monkey King with the Light Strike Ray coming down. They're able to blow up the Monkey King. Bristle to fall as well. Dire, they successfully back off. Good infiltration there of the back on the squishies by the CK to catch that Zeus out, limit his damage output by limiting his life. And other than that, for what we've seen the last few times, Dire, they have been caught in the combo. This time around, even though it was a good beginning with the 3-man vac wall, they weren't quite able to contain Dire in the teamfight ultimates under that Wukong's command, under the Nimbus. So Dire come out on top. Now just to see what Dire can do with this themselves. Roshan, as I say, we'll see when it's coming up in 10 seconds. They're going to be hoping for a shorter respawn. Ursa ready to take Roche as soon as it's up. Item-wise, BKB's done now for the Ursa, so they have to get somehow that initial stun. They do have good heroes to do it with the Shaman and the Hex. But if he gets that BKB off, even the Monkey King with the Jingu Master is not going to stand a chance against an Ursa level 24 with a Basher. That's bottom lane. CK. Tower taken. His item's starting to fly out now as well. Echo, Yasha. He's really starting to ramp up. He was falling behind. He did have a slower start with the build that he went for. But definitely closing the gap now. And we can see that, you know, what was sort of like a 6k down to a 1k lead now for the Radiant. The game back to being as close as ever. Beautiful item to be found. Illusionist Cape. CK is going to be loving life. I imagine he will take that. I hope he takes that. I hope he takes it. We'll see. As Cloak of Flames, of course, not a bad one, but Illusionist Cape, very appealing.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
There we go, Ursa. Oh, there we have it. The initial lockdown is there. He was not ready for that whatsoever as Radiant get a huge catch onto him. Straight up shackles. The Ursa's got... They left a Trickster Cloak on the ground. I think that might have even been the Dyer's. That's... Oh, that's a no. And they've got another catch maybe here. Okay, no, just dealing with the... We're trying to deal with the Io's creep here. The jump onto the mid. They've caught the Lina. Now maybe the Io as well. Io is going to put the BKB, but he's gone. It's too much physical and right click from the Radiant side. CK is going to try and fight against this, but there's 3 dead on the Dire. It's CK and Ogre against the world, and I don't think they're ready to deal with a full 5, and the Monkey King does die. But it's 4 dead on Dire. Radiant, time to push. No creeps with them at the moment, though. We'll have to back up and grab those. Roshan respawning in 10 seconds. They will have quite the window to take down the Roche if they check out the objective. They're still going to try their best to push in. Nimbus dropped down, but not quite able to get the reach round onto the Ogre, as Ogre steps back to the safety of the high ground. Creeps are making their way in on the mid. As at the least, this should be a tier 2. Pings are being made to go high ground. We'll see if they can get away with it. Maybe they can try and force Dire to feel the necessity to fight before the full 5-man's up, and that's still quite some time. 70 seconds, no IO. Shaman wards at the ready. But it looks like the rest of the team not quite on the same page. The opening's going to be there from Shaman. Ursa, he's jumping in to back up his Ogre, and it's going to work out. Shaman gone. The rest of the Radiant not quite there with the Shaman for the push, as it will cost the Shaman his life. Roshan may also now be a bit of a trickier objective here, as they miss the opportunity to get Eva, really. I mean, they could still try for Roche, but they don't do it nearly as fast as would be required. And with Ursa back in the game, you know that the Dire is going to be considering Roshan theirs. As Ursa making his way over. Ogre, his progression, he's got the full Octarine done now over the Aghanims. So, you know, you cannot write off the impact that Ogre can have in these drawn-out fights with the multiple, just constant ignites and stuns being spammed out. Somebody's got to deal with this Ogre, but it's not easy. He's a pretty tanky boy here. 3.3k HP. $42 for 47. It's still remaining close. It's going to be down to the buybacks this game. No doubt about it. Arcane Rune around the pit. That's going to be very nice. Bristle would love that. Ogre would love that. Who's gonna get their eyes on it first? Dire do see it, so Dire should be theirs. I want to see it being picked up on one of these good cores. Oh, pardon, they're going to try for a relocate move. Io's going to bring the Ursa in onto the Monkey King. Monkey King trying to stand his ground with the BKB. Gets the lifesteal up, turns with a balance strike. They're going to be able to take down the Ursa. The Ursa will fall by the looks of it. Wasn't able to get his ultimate off. Monkey King does still end up dying. But that, I mean, yeah, he's gone. He's gone, he's dead. Oh, I don't know what's happening here. I think the Darkseer thinks that the wall illusion at the Io is the Io, and he's wondering why he can't kill it. I really think that's what's going on in their heads right now. They're like, why can't we kill the Io? Hey guys, Io's here. We need to kill him. I think they think this is the Io. I mean, to be fair, it does look a little similar. Now he's realized he can move it. And now he's realized. But I think they... I don't know. Yeah, maybe they didn't realize the Io relocated in. That's true as well. That could be it. Let's give them a bit of credit here. I think that's maybe the more likely. They didn't realize he relocated in. So they thought that he'd relocated out and he was going to be coming back. Meanwhile, over in the jungle... Shaman getting a bit of a nasty surprise here as Dire take him out. They're going to be out without the Shaman and the Monkey King for now. See what they can do here. Bristle. He's very, very tanky. Very, very tanky here. CK's trying to go on him, but he's really struggling to deal with the Bristle. Stun comes out. Oh, it's a 4-man back, but no follow-up. Bristle. He's gooing him up. He wants to go to the high ground, but he is facing into the full combo of the team. Is he going to be able to live through this? He is. He's somehow still alive, able to turn around just at the last moment. Dire's still trying to go for him, but they can't kill him. They really can't kill him. It's 3 heroes dying already, at least, for the attempt on the Bristle. It's going to be the Ogre going down as well. As Bristle, no boots, no cares, as they cannot kill the man. Ursa, he's gone in aggressive. They've come out with a triple buyback. They've got to get over to help him. Io comes in with the relocate. Bristle, will he finally fall? The Light Strike Array comes down. Finally, they're able to end the life of the Bristle as the Bristle and Zeus fall to the side. BKB popped by the Monkey King as he's in with the Wukong's command. Boundless Strike comes down to the Io, but the relocate takes the Io back out to safety. Shaman, able to turn with the grab, holds Ursa in place as Ursa can't continue to beat down on the Shaman. As Radiant, they'll hold their own around the pit. Monkey King straight into the Roshan. As with 3 dead on the Dire, this is going to be the Radiance. This is going to be the Radiance, no doubt about it. I don't think Io and Lina can pull off any sort of moves here. They can't. As Roshan goes down. Refresher Shard for the Shaman for the double wards on the next push. Aegis over to the Monkey King. And I didn't see quite where the cheese went. In fact, Shaman... yeah, they're going to look to try and take down this Io. Shaman will die for this, but if they get the kill, it's absolutely worth, and they do. Shaman sacrificing himself for a huge kill. 2 minutes, no Io. Very well done. Aghanims. It's going to be the purchase here for the Monkey King. You can just slot up to maximum capacity. Darkseer. Very tanky himself. Even though he had the 13 deaths, a lot of those being in the earlier half of this game. It's late game. Radiant. Very beefy. 12k lead now. 50 to 52. The struggles have been real for the Ursa. Still 26 kills on the Ursa this game. But the late game deaths have been very costly for him. Slipping behind by quite some bit. Monkey King. Oh, that was... pretty much an instant BKB here from the Monkey King. Very nice. Is he going to be able to hold his own against the CK? Not quite. As he's down the once, they're going to look to line up to go for a second round on the Monkey King. They tried with the Light Strike Array, but it's going to be missed. Timing a little bit off. With that Monkey King able to step back. Ursa's on the chase, though. The stun. It's coming in. Will turn with the Balance Strike to hold back the Ursa, but it doesn't matter. Monkey King's still surrounded by the three of them. That's Dire. What can they do with this? 90 seconds without the Monkey King as the game turns back in the other direction. So what's he going to be doing with his newfound money? Just looks to finish off the Abyssal. Lina hunting solo very aggressively down the mid. But nothing to catch quite. And even if they do find, I mean, you're not going to be soloing this Darkseer or Bristle any day of the week. Absolutely not. Maybe if the break comes out, they'll have a much easier time of dealing with the Bristle. We'll see if that is the way Lina wants to go. Ursa jumping in to start things off onto the Bristle. Back onto the four of them. Wall as well will be dropped as Lina just dying to the AoE here at the Bristle. As the Lina gone, CK is trying to move it on to the Bristleback, but the Bristleback's still full HP. They cannot touch this map. As two dead. Shaman in with a jump from the side, has the lockdown on the Ursa. A third gone, and it's soon by looks of it to be the fourth, unless Io can come in with the save. He's headed over with the Tether, does have a relocate, but he's not opting to take the Ogre out in time. So the Ogre will fall. BKB pop, he's trying to run from them. Looks like the BKB isn't going to be enough. Shaman's in position, ready for the BKB to end, as soon as it does, Shackles are out. It's a full team wipe here by the Radiant, as they're ready to run it down mid. Creeps are going to be close behind them. As the fortification going to be looked, it's going to be used rather early here. Used during this time when the backdoor protection would have been there. There's a buyback from the Ursa, but nobody else on the Dire with buybacks available. Ursa, he's got to do it on his own, and he's going to try his best. He's going to give it his best shot. Takes out the Shaman, ready to move to the next target. Did use the enrage of the BKB at the same time, and now with it coming to an end, he doesn't stand a chance. Ursa out. Radiant team wiping and then some. The Dire side, as that's the mid tower gone. We'll see how much they realize they can get out of this, or how much they feel that they can, because CK is going to be back in 25. About 40 seconds, and Dire will be able to put up some sort of a fight. The question is if they're actually going to have 40 seconds of this game left to play, as they're going for the end. They're going for the end. They're onto the tier 4s. Is CK even going to get to show his face before the Ancient falls? I don't know if he will. As that's the tier 4's gone. Ancient exposed. And yeah, not even the CK will be back to see the end of this one, as Radiant will take the victory here. As there we go, ladies and gentlemen. As always, hope you enjoyed it. This was episode 2, the second Herald cast we've done here on the channel. Looks like it wasn't purely Heralds. I mean, understandable as well. The Ursa at the earlier stage was certainly getting a lot of kills, so it was the higher MMR as the Guardian player. But it was Heralds versus Heralds, and the exciting factor being that the team with the Guardian didn't get the win. It was the full Herald stack that made the success happen here. See some of the KDAs on your screen to clean this one up. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed this. As always, please let me know in the comments what you like to see. If you do enjoy the Herald series, we'll be doing some more of those. Also, I know that the Overwatch series were received rather well, so we'll be doing some more Overwatch cases with some guests over as many days as I keep these videos going. And I just want to say thank you to anyone that has liked and subscribed to the channel and left a comment. Means a lot. And as I say, I do read the comments, and whilst I can't obviously reply to all of them, I do reply to as many as I can when I'm able to check them. So apologies if I ever do miss your comment, but I do try my best to engage with you guys and girls out there. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching this episode of ODPixel Cast Heralds, and have a wonderful day.